next thing we're going to look at is actually cropping the image. If I wanted to crop the image that I have, like so, let's say I only wanted maybe this particular plate inside the photograph. So I'll zoom in a little bit here, and essentially I'm going to use my crop tool. So I'll press C for that, and that highlights my crop tool over here. And how I work with this is basically I can just kind of click and drag with it, and that basically sets a bounding area around my image. Now I can use my cursor to move this up and move this down, and I can also adjust the size of my cropping if I wanted to make that a little bit smaller or a little bit larger, like so. Now I only want these this plate area here, so I'm actually going to crop it quite a bit more here and adjust the size of this. I can also spin this around too if I wanted to adjust this cropping, say, at an angle and bring that down. I can have a more of an angle cropping, like so, kind of follow the guides of that plate, and I can print and or do a cropping procedure like so if I wanted something like that. So I'll just go ahead and rotate it just a little bit, get a little bit more of that crop there. And I'm also looking at this basically faded opacity fade here around so I can see my image cropped. If I wanted to decrease that some more, I could. I can move that down to 0% so I don't see any opacity adjustment, or 100% so that's completely black. So 75% is a good way to go about it. And I'll go ahead and press enter to accept my crop, and now I essentially have my cropped image. Since I rotated it, I get a little bit of white here, so I can do another crop and bring this in just a little bit. Press enter once again, and now I have the basically the plate that I want to look at.